What?
Why are you shaking your head?
You're welcome. What up? Welcome to week number 2 here at FantasyPoints.com. The matchup, final points. Sorry, so many damn points, so many live streams. It's final points. I'm John Hansen. That's Tom Brawley laughing. Graham Barfield, our guy, Tommy T-Bone on the other side of the glass. Next 45 minutes, right, guys? This is subscriber only stuff. We're gonna like really focus in and helping out our people. What's up? How you doing, Tom?
I'm doing good. Got a little trip back home for a couple of days here, but I'm feeling refreshed and ready to go. And got some interesting situations here today. Couple injury spots, especially that Monday night one. This is getting gross with the AJ Brown. I'm sure we're going to get quite a few questions about that. But ready for another week. We'll see if the overreaction, after that's
right.
The big thing after week one. All the overreactions, or we'll see it. We'll start to see if stuff is for real here over the next.
Graham, sorry, Tom.
Go ahead.
Graham, I'll ask you a question. I'll open with a question that has nothing to do with football.
Yes.
You lived in the area that I moved to, basically, which is a little ironic. An hour north of Jacksonville, hour and a half south of Savannah. It has been raining for about 17 straight days. Is that normal, Graham?
It is an El Nino year, so all that moisture coming from the Pacific just kind of moves across the country. Y'all have been lucky. No hurricanes. You would much rather have the El Nino effect with all the moisture than the hurricanes. So at least there's that.
We get a hurricane.
Well,
Yeah,
you did
no
have it.
problem.
Well, what am I saying exactly? Right when you moved in, basically.
I mean, first week, I'm cranking up the Scorpions, man. Rock you like a hurricane. Let's go. Let's do it. What do you got? Nothing.
Hey, that could have been a lot worse. Really quiet hurricane year, at least. But yeah, that's pretty normal, John.
John, you can come back up to the Northeast. It hasn't rained here for basically a month. So
Yeah.
Really?
It's been dry as hell up here, at least in
Oh, my
Pennsylvania.
God.
So
Yeah, you also,
right,
John,
well-
you also live in a swamp, kind of. It's a beautiful swamp, but it's
Yeah.
it's the
swampy.
wetlands. It's a little swampy.
Yeah. A little swampy. It's just as long as and ironically, I'm getting more swamp ass than ever, which
Hey.
is ironic.
That adds
You
up.
know,
It happens.
welcome to my world.
All right, what do we got here?
yeah.
What do we
So
got,
you guys
Tom?
just want to jump into the questions here?
Yeah, we got only a few in
I've been,
chat.
man.
Yeah, let's get in here.
We got
Yeah.
Nick is asking about AJ Brown here. This is going to be the question of the
Yeah.
day here. I have a feeling.
it will be.
AJ Brown or Jamison Williams, half point flex spot, and this is
I
one
think-
where I'm playing JMO.
Yeah, I wrote it up and said I updated this morning. I was like, look, if you've got a decent wide receiver 2 or 3, like just play him over AJ Brown. There's no reason to risk it.
Yep.
Sirianni was saying in his press conference, I listened to it a little bit on Friday, like it kind of seems like they might sit him down. He went limited practice, DNP. I mean, you could pick up Jahan Dotson, man, but like the dude might only get like 2 or 3
Yeah.
targets. I don't know.
I think it's going
There's
to be
not
more
a good
Dallas
backup
Goddard and Devonta
Yeah.
Smith than anything. I
Devonta
would
Smith
say
is
this.
must play
It's
now.
early
This
in
is
the
more of
year.
a Devontae
too.
Smith game anyway.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, we're early in the season here. It's week 2. These teams aren't going to push these guys. If this was week 16, maybe this would be a different story. But they don't want to. They don't want to turn this situation into a multi-week situation. So I would expect him to sit or be very limited, package-wise. So I'm with you, Graham. I'm starting anybody that has a pulse here as a wide receiver 3 this week over him.
Listen, you never want to hear limited package from anybody.
Yes.
So
We don't, no limited packages for AJ Brown there. So, all right, let's go to Cardinal 1B here. Good morning. Will DJ Moore see more CVG against Stingley or Lassiter? More coverage against Stingley or Lassiter?
those guys don't follow.
No.
This is a really great spot for Moore, though. Keenan's coming in a little dinged up. Edwin doesn't think he plays. He thinks Romo Dunze plays, though.
I was not expecting
only a
that.
grade 1 injury there. So I think, honestly, I don't know how you guys feel. John, how do you feel about DJ Moore this week? I think he's like almost borderline must play. He's just all the targets maybe flow to him.
Mm-hmm.
And Stingley did a pretty good job against Pittman and friends, if you will. I actually had the thought, like, geez, does Cole Kmet actually return with some sort of pulse? I don't know. So it's got to be more. It's got to be.
Yeah, I'm also wondering, we're saying, Stingley or Lassiter. I mean, maybe he plays a little bit more in the slot and stuff, too. If Keenan's out of the mix, like, they're going to probably move him around a little bit more. And Looking at their depth chart, yeah, I mean, could see a little. He's going to be all over the formation, I would think, tonight.
Yeah, Brett was
I've got him
saying
as a
on matchup-
high end 2. I don't have him as a 1. I
Yeah.
mean, we got to bake in all the possibilities here, but a high end 2.
Yeah, at worst, he's like wide receiver 16-ish on this slate.
Yep.
Brett was
why I have
saying on matchup points that, Texas, I mean, obviously Stingley's a really good corner, but they struggled week 1. They had some communication and coverage busts. So, they got Texans secondary's got to gel a little bit here. It's a pretty decent spot, I think, for Caleb. We were wrong about Caleb last week. I was wrong, at least.
Yeah, that was ugly
I was really
the first
wrong.
time out. Yeah. Justin says PPR Walker replacement, Jaleel McLaughlin or Tajay Spears, and flex out of Ridley or Wandale Robinson.
Yeah.
I gotta go Spears all day long. I mean, Jaleel got a lot of touches, but he didn't do crap with those touches, right? I mean, that's the other part of the equation. Oh, great opportunity. You didn't do shit with them, but great opportunity, right? I mean, I'm going Spears.
Yeah, we saw what that Jets run defense last week. That's going to be, I would expect the Titans' strategy early in this game is at least to keep pressing that button to see if it's still pretty weak here after Jordan Mason was running all over them. So I'm with you.
We'll get a little overcorrection maybe too. Give Spears a little more play with Cal.
Yeah, that's what they said out of the game. We'll
Yeah.
see if it happens, but I thought Pollard looked pretty good. And then what about Ridley and Wandale? I got to play Ridley.
I'll play
gotta
Ridley,
play
too.
Yeah,
Wandale,
it's-
man, 12 targets, 44 yards.
Yeah, at least it's a PPR.
Yeah, that's
but
because
yeah.
as we know, Daniel Jones was blitzed more than anyone else, right? Last week.
Yeah.
So that was Wandale,
Really-
the hot
really
read
good
there,
stuff.
right? So that's not gonna happen.
Nick asked Anthony Richardson or Jaden Daniels here this week.
It's like asking me to choose between my children.
Our two favorite children at quarterback.
I would play Richardson, just he's already Jaden Daniels plus,
Yeah.
I guess my concern would be that game. It's just
Fair point.
ugly up
that's a
in
fair
Green
point.
Bay. I think I'm
Yeah,
leaning
yeah.
Daniels just because I think there's a little more potential for scoring in that game.
How about safe, steady play as AR? If you feel I need points, go Daniels.
Okay. Yeah, and we're gonna have some of those situations coming out of the Thursday night game. Achan went off, and there was a lot of Josh Allen was a dud.
Yeah, that's a
Tyreek
great
was a
point.
I don't
dud.
think
James Cook
that's
was
a-
awesome. So there's gonna be some situations where you need some more upside.
Tom, we got a
Yeah, I
second.
don't think
We don't have
Go
a
ahead.
ton
Go
of
ahead,
time. I just want to ask Tom about this line. Colts are getting it's 3 points. That just feels so stinky to me. Like
Oh,
it
yeah,
feels
it's
like it should be 5 or
ridiculous.
6 on the road.
Yeah,
there.
it's
Like,
one of those where
Yeah.
everybody was on. It was open 5 points last week, so it's been an 8-point movement, and there's just like no line move. Once there
Yeah.
hit some 3.5s, all the sharp bettors hit it back to 3, and it's even down to 2.5 in some spots. So that was just the market saying one quarterback change is not worth more than 8 points, but we'll find out
Malik
today.
Willis might be. Honestly,
Yes.
he
We'll
really
find
might
out.
be. Yeah.
have they seen Malik Willis try and throw a football?
I
Or
don't know.
lead a
They're
defense?
just looking at their numbers saying, no, we can't let this happen.
Yeah, I got
Justin
you.
asks, drop Lazard for Wandale Robinson?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd be all right with that.
Sure. I mean, they're going to play Mike
They love
Williams more.
Wandale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's their clear
true,
number
true.
2.
They do like Wandale.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Lazard's role, once Mike Williams gets a little more integrated in the offense, goes down a little bit. Michael asks, hi, guys. Likely or Bowers at tight end?
No, I think you go Bowers there. I mean,
Yeah.
what was he well within the top 10 in all the usage numbers even though Mayer was a little bit more involved as we kind of thought. I mean, Bowers was still way up there with, targets and catches. I mean, I regret not giving him more love after week 1, but we'll see about this week. But I got to go Bowers.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going Bowers here too.
I'll go Bowers.
12th in route share, 25% first read target share. Adams was at 30%. Just awesome usage for
Yeah.
him week 1.
And then he asks,
Yeah.
Pollard, Jameson, or the one of those other tight ends there. So we going Pollard or Jameson for that flex spot? Man, we riding the hot hand with Jameson, John? You feeling it this week or not?
It's your
I'm
boy.
not feeling it.
No.
I'm feeling Amon Ra catching like 10 balls. I mean, it's sometimes the most obvious answer is the answer. You know what I mean? Like they blitz. He's the, for lack
Get
of
it
a
out
better
quick.
term, the hot read.
Yep.
Get it out quick. His production goes up against the blitz. A little overcorrection from last week. So I think it's a Amon-Ra game. So I would go Pollard.
Okay, we'll go Pollard.
And I did like Jameson last week. I did.
You were all over. That's why I was. That's why we went to you. You're the Jameson whisperer here early in the season. So
yeah.
So we got another one here for you. Jameson versus McLaurin in a PPR from Zach.
PPR in America.
In America, I should clarify. PPR in America.
I mean, I really want to like McLaurin, but man, it's just.
I gotta see it for. I'm going Jameson on this one.
Yeah.
It's such a good spot for McLaurin. I give him the slight-ish lean, but
let's see here.
Man, it is close.
Yeah, I'm going McLaurin. I'm going to go McLaurin.
Yeah. Okay. It's one of those things where I think we'd feel a little differently about McLaurin if Daniels had just hit him on that deep ball. There's a 70-yard deep ball up the sideline that Daniels just missed him on. We'd feel a little different about it.
FB early bird subscriber says PPR Deontay or Pickens, and then we have Jaleel versus JSN in PPR formats.
I mean, there's no freaking way you can use Deontay with any confidence whatsoever after we got debacled last week. So we're going to go with Pickens.
Yeah,
Pickens is unbelievable.
Yeah, he looked great last week. It's not an ideal match up here with Surtain, and that game could be awfully ugly.
Hey, last week wasn't ideal either, though.
Nope, and he came through. So
yeah, I'm going Pickens too. John, the story of Deontay's career, at least his quarterback career, is debacled. Basically, you could sum up his entire career as debacled.
Yeah, it's like, maybe he'll finally get a quarterback upgrade this year. Nope, he'd be better off with Pickett still.
I remember. Was it even the old site? I think I don't even remember, but we loved him that one year, and he broke out, and then we've been debacled ever since, basically.
Yeah. As soon as Roethlisberger retired, it's been all
debacled Johnson.
And then the other part of this question: Jaleel or JSN? This is one I'd probably go Jaleel.
I'm gonna go JSN and figure that DK is gonna get shut down.
Yep.
Shout out to Thomas Tipple for JSN 2 for 25 at Applebee's today. He's going to be eaten.
I saw that. That's funny.
That was top tier tweet. A+.
Dan Casey asks, "Good morning, guys. With the AJ Brown questionable, would you start one of these over him, Najee or McBride? Half-point PPR."
Both, but I'd start both.
I
like Najee.
Yeah, I think I'd go Najee. Broncos' run defense is bad. Warren might still be a little nicked up from that hamstring. Tom, he was full practice this week, right? Warren?
I actually don't know that for sure.
Double check.
I might pull it up here.
I got
tell you
it
what, Denver still stinks against the run.
Oh god, yeah, they're awful.
By the way,
their only good player is Surtain, and Surtain was freaking awesome week 1. Yeah, Warren's not on the injury report.
I was gonna say I don't even see him on there. So
I think we'll see a little more Warren. Yeah.
He looked good running downhill last week. Though he looks svelte.
John, I thought Najee looked great to close out last year. It's just their offensive line and offense sucked.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's been the story.
I love Jalen Warren.
Last 2 years, he just started out slow and then picks up steam as the season goes along. So maybe starting out hot here.
I don't know why. Whenever I watch Najee, and all I can think of is 1988. I mean, he's a throwback. Like he's just plop that dude in 1988 where you're fine. It's like you don't even notice.
Yeah, I thought he looked better too, and then you look at it, it's like 20 for 70 is 3.5. But they were willing to just keep going back to him. Probably going to see another 15 plus carries in this game.
It was that game too, man. That game was just a slog. They knew Kirk Cousins was
it's going to be that way this week. I mean, we got a total at 36 points and.
Let's nix the bow plan, okay? Let's just, that did not look good last week.
2 awful matchups out of the gates for him, like Mike McDonald and Seahawks secondary, and now he gets TJ Watt, but we'll see.
Okay. Neil asks, Justice Hill or Zeke Elliott?
Zeke all day.
Yeah, I'm going Zeke.
This is not, any game where the Ravens are projected to smash this season, it's not a Hill spot.
Yeah. I wrote the other day, last night, if Derek Hill is the most game script dependent running back in the league, Justice Hill is second on that list.
That's great.
Exactly.
That's great.
McSkeet asks, McLaurin or Ford in a half-point PPR? Shout out to Graham on his game picks last year. Used his picks all year. Cashed in pretty well overall.
You killed our ass. Beat our asses.
Yeah, he won by like 7 or 8 games or something.
He did.
So what are we thinking here? McLaurin or Ford? I'm going Ford.
Definitely Ford. I mean, he was bogarting all the money touches. Foreman wasn't a factor. I mean, that is a leap of faith to go McLaurin.
I was a little surprised by that, John, that no Foreman. Foreman was like not even involved in the backfield. Yeah.
Yep. Michael
Jerome
asks,
Foreman, all he does is just collect. He's just, a catch here, touchdown, just gather it all up. The game's over. Like, Jesus, he had 20 touches,
John, he's the same exact player. I liked him coming out of Alabama because this is the same guy. He's okay at everything. He's not good at one thing, but he can do everything fine, and that's super valuable in the backfield.
Michael asked, Burrow versus Kansas City or Jaden Daniels versus the Giants? The Daniels for me all day here.
Oh, yeah.
We got to see it from
Burrow
here.
Yeah. I can't wait to see Burrow. Can't wait because I don't see it,
game.
But I don't see it. I don't see it happening. But, he is Burrow, and he's been kind of magic against KC, so I can't wait.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see it until Higgins is back in the lineup. I think it's it's going to look a little rusty again here this week. We'll find out. That's why we play the games here. Anil asked, PPR, McConkey or Edwards?
McConkey.
McConkey.
All day. Yeah,
PPR,
PPR,
all day.
Yeah, Gus, you're just hoping for that touchdown, which...
he's a good lad.
A lot of zone coverage from Carolina in that one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cardinal 1B says PPR, Xavier Worthy or Pacheco? Pacheco for me.
Yeah. I do think we see a little more Samaje today.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. That was pretty quick turnaround for him for that Thursday night game in week 1 to have much of a role. So
Tom, what do you think? Pacheco's still getting 70% of snaps, right?
Yeah, I don't think P. Ryan's going to have exactly the McKinnon role from last. I think it's going to be a little less than that, but I do think he'll probably eventually get most of the passing situations. But
P. Ryan's a much better pass protector.
Yeah,
but McKinnon's probably a little more explosive.
Mm-hmm. And they would do some.
It is a
design
problem.
stuff for him.
It is a problem for Pacheco, though. It is. I think
it will eventually be. Yeah, I agree. That's why ultimately he's probably like a high-end RB2 moving forward, but we'll see how, maybe. I mean, today will be interesting. If he still has that massive role like he did in week 1, maybe there is some hope that he's got RB1 potential. Big Earn says half-point PPR, Ramondre, Devonta Smith, or Jamison Williams?
Devontae.
Yeah,
I'm going Devontae.
Man, Ramondre looked good last week.
Yeah, Ramondre looked great. I know Skinny Batman's your boy, John. I think I'd lean
no
towards
AJ
Ramondre. It's two great plays.
At half-point PPR, I think maybe moves it a little bit for me to Ramondre.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Ramondre on that one. Indira says Marvin Harrison Jr., Brandon Ayuk, Pittman, Jamison Williams, or Cooks. Got everybody.
One?
We got to sit 2 of them. We're sitting people.
Oh. We're sitting people.
We're sitting people on this one.
Pick 2. Pick 2 to sit. Okay.
We're sitting 2 people out of that group.
Cooks,
yeah.
Cooks and Pittman to me.
Yeah. Marvin Harrison.
Give me the list.
Going back to him.
I think I'd sit Harrison.
Yeah.
It's Harrison, Ayuk, Pittman, J-Mo, Cooks sitting 2.
I mean, I think. By the way, Marshawn Lattimore will check on his status because
he's not playing. Cooks. I just saw a tweet. Lattimore's out. Great.
There you go. Boom.
Yeah.
There you go. I gotta go cookie here.
All right.
I want a cookie.
So we'll sit. Who? Pittman and
Harrison.
Harrison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Zach.
The one real quick, Tom. The one thing we're waiting on with Colts. We'll see if Josh Downs plays today. He got full practice on Friday. But man, Downs is really good. More targets to take away from Pittman.
I've been holding on to him in a leg or 2 here, just hoping he gets back soon. Zach says JSN or Wandale Robinson in a PPR skank league. I'm going JSN on that one. Metcalf gets wiped out.
I agree. Because let's not chase points from Wandale and let's not bail from JSN and after one game.
One game result. Yeah, let's stick with JSN. Neil says, I need a tight end in a skank league. All these skank leagues that people are playing. It's week 2 and people are getting into the skank already. Choices include Hunter Henry, Jawan Johnson, Schoonamaker, Noah Fant, Kate Otten, and Greg Dulcich.
Ooh.
I think Schoonmaker could score.
Honestly, I had one of these situations in one of my leagues. It's basically the same list because I had Ferguson I ended up going Noah.
I'm going
Fant.
Juwan.
I like the way
I'm
Noah
going
Fant was on
Juwan.
the field a lot last week. Juwan Moreau's back though. Is that scary at all?
I mean, he did Bogart it last week, but I did look at it. I mean, I know it's sketchy, but man, he scores freaking touchdowns. Does Juwan Johnson? He really does.
I mean, that's essentially what we're playing for right here. We're one of these guys like 2 for 20, and you're just hoping for a touchdown.
Here it is. If Juwan Johnson catches a ball in the National Football League, there is a 12% chance it's for a touchdown.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. I think I agree with you, Tom. I'd lean Fant, but Juwan's probably number 2.
Brian says Parkinson or Goddard in a half-point PPR.
By the way, with Juwan,
Oh,
yeah, Goddard. By the way, with Juwan, we'll know by 1:30 if it's happening. If Juwan Johnson doesn't have a catch in the first 1 or 2 drives,
honestly, I think it could be one of those backdoor, touchdowns late in the game. They're down 3 scores to Dallas, and he gets a garbage time touchdown. So
yeah, true, or that.
Jake Masters asks, Scary Terry over AJ Brown. I would have to.
Yeah.
Dan, standard scoring needs 3 out of Rashee Rice, Jordan Mason, Ramondre Stevenson, Devonta Smith, and Najee Harris. Whew. Damn, Dan, you got a roster here.
Well, he took our advice. There's a lot of our dudes here.
Yeah, he's a lot of dudes here. I'm playing Rice. I'm playing Mason.
Yeah, Rice and Mason are just locks, and then it's standard. So give me. Oh man, Najee versus Stevenson's actually really close.
Yeah,
I love Devonta Smith, but like you're playing for a touchdown here. So I think I'd lean Najee. I'd maybe lean Najee.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
The DeLucas ask PPR, McLaurin or Deontay? I'm going McLaurin here.
Yeah,
I'm starting Tom Brawley over Deontay.
Yeah,
in a 16-team league.
Oh, Deontay's going off now. He's gonna go.
God.
No.
No, I mean you got freaking Leggett and Mingo were in the mix. Thielen still around. Like really, we're gonna spread it to 4 receivers. We got 110 yards to go around every week.
I don't think it's possible for a receiver to go off with Bryce Young. The dude just
that's true.
He can't throw. Like
it was bad last week.
He can't throw.
Rels Upman says ugly flex PPR, Wandale or DeMarcus Robinson? Give me DeMarcus Robinson on that one.
Yeah, DeMarcus.
Yeah, D-Rob's got way
good
more
data
upside.
on him.
Yep.
I personally like Tyler Johnson more long term, but I mean, this week the data was pretty good here on DeMarcus. What I believe it was cover 3 or cover 4. He's got really good numbers against. So
Cardinals play a lot of quarters. It's cover 4. I like your Tyler Johnson call a lot, John. D-Rob is just going to be their X receiver, but for this spot, Stafford's hot. This game's hot. All Rams receive. Honestly, pretty much every Ram is in play this week.
Chicago. It's hot. Chicago says Isaiah Likely or Pickens in a PPR. Give me Pickens on that one.
I mean Pickens.
Pickens. More Skinny B, Godwin, JMO, and it needs 2. This is a 10-team league, standard league, so he needs touchdowns.
More Skinny B,
Godwin, JMO needs 2 of them in a standard league.
More and Godwin to me.
Yeah, that's where I was.
I would go Skinny B and Godwin.
Yeah, I was thinking Skinny B's. I'm Skinny B and more.
Yeah.
I think I'm more than Skinny B.
Good point.
Oh man,
I'm with you. I'll change my mind there.
Okay. Go Bird says he needs a tight end. Drop Palmer. Drop Palmer, and then
Palmer.
Henry, Ertz, Akins, Conklin, or Schoonamaker.
Man, Conklin would be a leap of faith, but I did notice his prop is like 3.5 grabs. Really?
Is it really?
Like the data is good for Conklin, but like, man, last week was bad. But I mean, it's the Niners and Fred Warner.
That was a horrific game plan too. That's a Hackett game plan. They needed to throw over the middle, get those tight ends going, try to throw over the middle a little bit. It was all Rodgers only threw to the left. Like
right. Now that you're saying that, it was. Everything was to the freaking left side of the formation.
It was the most like vanilla. Right. I don't know, man.
I'm feeling
good. We'll go back to Conklin here this week. Give him another chance.
I would.
What's that?
Over these guys, I would play Conklin over these guys.
Let's go Conklin in that group.
Okay, all right. Let's do it. I'm into it.
Yeah, I mean that's skanky there anyway. So
They gotta get the Titans
Daniel
involved.
says needs a flex: Madison, JSN, or Adonic.
AD.
AD Mitchell and Yosheva.
Yeah.
So he was confusing me with these
It's
ors.
all Madison all day long.
Yeah,
All
I think
day.
it's Madison.
They're gonna be
They're
playing
gonna
from behind.
behind. Yep, he'll be playing in passing situations.
Yeah. I think I'd play AD Mitchell if Downs is out. He just has more upside.
We'll find out here.
But
Probably
we'll find out here in
now.
literally 1 minute. Now,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. Indira says Schoonamaker.
Oh, I just saw it from Rap Sheet. Josh Downs is out, so good for Pittman. Good for Mitchell.
Okay. We'll give Mitchell a little boost there. I still like Madison a little bit more, though.
Yeah.
Schoonamaker, Muth, Taysom Hill. This is a replacement for Jake Ferguson. I'd go Taysom Hill and hope for a touchdown.
Oh.
Yeah, Taysom.
Yeah, right. That's
go Taysom.
fine.
Yep. Adira says Pittman or JMO in a PPR.
JMO.
We're going JMO. We're trusting you on this one, John. I'm going.
Yeah,
we'll go JMO.
Well, I mean, Downs out. Hold on, Downs is out.
Yeah.
No,
Look,
I'm
Pittman
going-
is a safer bet for 10, 12 points.
If you're looking for a little more upside after the Thursday night game, maybe JMO then. If you need the upside,
I'll be honest. I think JMO's kind of getting to that point where like
just play him
the
every
floor
week.
is really good. Here's the John.
Yeah,
My thing.
yeah.
My thing. I drafted a ton of JMO in best ball because I didn't think he'd be super predictable. But 90% route share and
That
to get
was
all those
amazing.
targets over the middle. He got all those targets over the middle. That is super predictable. Like every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was more of a let's run him down a straight line and
Yeah.
bomb it down the field in the pass. So
Like, and we're gonna get some of the end around like rushing stuff every once in a while too, man. Like,
Yeah.
I think Jim
Yeah,
was like
yeah,
almost
yeah.
like a set and forget type play until.
I'm all right with it. I'm fine with it.
okay.
Real quick, some quick news. Browns are going to be without Jedrick Willis and Jack Conklin.
Yep.
So if things could get any
wow.
worse for Deshaun Watson,
They just did.
they just did because he's not going to have two of the best tackles in the game.
It was
no
bad
surprise.
last week without him too. Oof.
Yeah, no surprise. Ken Walker's out. I've been trying to keep an eye on Twitter for any AJ Brown news and haven't seen it. Jaden Reed's in.
Yeah,
That's about it.
maybe that will be a Glazer on Fox here at noon.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get something like that on Brown just for some clarity.
Yeah. Bob asks Zeke or Pickens in my flex. I'm going Pickens on that one.
What'd you guys think of Zeke and the role? I mean, he kind of did exactly what I thought. Like he's gonna be the goal line back and get checked out.
That was exactly what I thought. It'd be week one.
They kind of They were basically rotating those guys every series too. It was,
and it's going to be like that all season until
somebody
maybe
kind of
Rico
emerges.
emerges. I
knows?
just don't know if I ever see Zeke playing.
And then we'll probably get Dalvin Cook in the mix in about 1 or 2 weeks, so that will be fun. Afro Blue Sky Dog says, "Good morning, Metcalf or Najee in a half-point PPR." Najee.
Oh, Najee all day long. Easiest
go.
call. Sleep like a
The
baby.
early bird subscriber says, "Does Jameson get in over Olave or London this week?"
Over London for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Olave, feels like he needs a big play in this one.
I feel like they're going to come out and try to get him going a little bit in this game. Olave.
Oh, yep.
Could see it. Can see it.
Yeah,
I also see 12 checkdowns to Kamara.
I do have the receptions prop. We did give that out, so that's definitely.
I
coming.
went with the receiving yardage. I don't
Okay.
know why. Because what was it, like 5.5 catches? I'm like, that's kind of a lot.
4.5. Yep.
Was it only 4?
Yeah.
I maybe missed a boat on that, but I'm in on Kamara receiving.
Okay, Go Bird says standard league Warren or Eckler. Eckler.
I think I'd go
I'm
Warren.
going Warren.
I think I'd go Warren.
Yeah, Eckler probably won't play much near the goal line. Jaden Daniels gets design carries near the goal line. Like maybe Warren gets a carry or blow out the Broncos or something.
Okay, you guys got me. We'll go Warren there. Jake says good morning. I need to start Good morning. 2 of my super flex between Lawrence, Geno, and Justin Fields. I'm going Fields definitely in one of those spots. Trevor or Geno for that other spot.
I don't love
Geno.
Trevor here.
Yeah, give me Geno.
Yeah. I'm going
Better
Geno.
quarterback.
Yep.
He can run.
Yeah, he was running
can
last
run.
week. All right, we'll go
this,
Gino for that second spot.
Yeah.
Jags Browns could be kind of ugly.
Yeah, that game might be bad.
Alejandro
It probably
says,
will be.
morning, half-point PPR need to sit one of Neighbors, Nico Collins, Rashee Rice, or Jordan Mason.
Oh my God.
I'd sit Collins.
You're loaded.
I'm sitting Collins. Totally. Sitting Collins.
It's a tough matchup.
He'll see a lot of Jalen Johnson, man. He is so good, Jalen Johnson.
Yes, he is. He's not going to travel with Collins, though.
No, but Nico's on that side a lot, I feel. Isn't he?
They designed stuff for Collins. To me, I would sit Neighbors.
That's where I was thinking,
but,
just with a little bit of that knee injury coming in too. He's got a little bit of a dock for that.
Yeah, and Daniel Jones.
Yeah, at the end of the day, Daniel Jones or C.J. Stroud.
yeah, man. There you
I
go.
just, I think I'm going to go Neighbors over Collins here. And I was not a Neighbors person. I mean, I never disputed he was a baller. I just didn't like him as a pick. But
Same.
Okay.
Oh, you were there too? Yeah. I mean, I was like, oh my God.
It's
But
Daniel Jones at the end of the day here, or Drew Lock here in the next week or two.
also, New York, if things start getting bad with the Giants, it could get ugly here. I mean,
Yeah,
Dayball could get canned in season.
Yeah, I was hammering.
His odds are pretty good for it.
I was hammering all those receivers over Neighbors in that third round, and Pittman.
All right, let's cruise through some of these questions. Because we want to go public here. So let's try to do a little rapid fire on these. FB Early Bird says, last one, old man non-PPR, Moss or Pickens?
Pickens. Oh, Moss. Actually, I'm going to change it to
non-PPR.
Moss.
Yeah, I was going to say non-PPR. I think might
Goal line
move it to
stuff.
Moss for me. McSkeet says, McLaurin or Ford?
He's just cracking me up.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I think we did this earlier. He's
Yeah.
spamming it here. Jason says half-point PPR. Oh no, Marshawn Lloyd, Alexander Madison, or Deontay Johnson. I think this
Madison.
is one I
That bad for Deontay.
Yeah, I think this is one I gotta go Deontay.
Yeah, I think
man.
so too, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Madison's getting 3-4 grabs, man. He's gotta.
I know, but God, Deontay's like a starting good receiver.
Yeah.
Come on, like Bryce. Come on, Bryce Young. Like one time for us.
Come on, let's get him
One time.
One time.
All right, Bob asks, PPR pick 2, JMO, Zeke, or Pickens?
Bro,
JMO
you know
and
Bryce's
Pickens.
dust. You know Bryce's dust. If we're already using our one time on him in week 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh God. Picking 2, JMO and Pickens.
Yeah,
Zeke's
J-Mo.
just
And our
Zeke-
criteria, by the way, is make one play. One play
One,
again.
yeah, just
one time.
one
One
yard
time.
catch.
decent throw.
Yeah. My 2 credits wonders, Wandale, Dortch, or Yoshavas as my AJ Brown replacement.
Dortch.
All right, we'll go Dortch.
You were on that last week, John. It was all over the middle between him and McBride.
Everywhere. I mean, our guy Adam Kaplan came on the podcast a month ago and said Dortch is going to play like he's getting more love
He
than
looks good.
Wilson.
Man. He looks really good.
He's quick.
Yeah.
Rails Upman says Warren or Zamir White. Warren for me.
Yeah, Warren, just hope he plays a little bit more.
Yeah,
Raiders
Yeah.
are going to get absolutely dusted today.
Indira says MJR or Charbs. Who's MJR? Who am I missing?
Maybe.
Or is that Marvin Harrison Jr.?
I think that's what.
Okay, I'm going
He may have
Charbonnet.
missed the age.
MHJ.
Yeah, I'm going Charbs.
Yeah, we're going Charbonnet on that one. Brian asks,
Charbonnet.
love you guys.
Take a sip of the Charbonnet. It's
Little
delicious.
Charbonnet. Hopefully you're sipping the Charbonnet after 2 touchdowns tonight. Brian says, love you guys. Half-point PPR, Goddard or Parkinson? I think we just got that one. We're going Goddard on that one.
Goddard here. Yeah.
Pang, our buddy Pang. Morning, guys. Half-point PPR. Choose one out of Ramondre, Pollard, or Najee.
Man,
Ramondre.
I
Yeah.
answered this earlier, and I said Najee. I really think Najee has. This is like the spot for Najee. You know,
Yeah,
has to
it
be.
is. It is. It is.
Has
I
to
have them neck and neck, man. Neck and neck.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you. I have a bad feeling about Ramondre this week,
He's so good.
and
but
just the pictures in general.
it's so close between all 3 of those guys, honestly. Really, really close.
Yeah.
I'm leaning
You know what,
Ramondre.
Pang? I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. Trade one of them. Trade one of them for a receiver.
Nah. No, you don't want
The one good thing, thank God, I hate to say this, but thank you, Arthur Smith, for being a big meathead, because I think we can feel so much better about Najee. Like, they're freaking getting
Oh, John, don't
You know
get
what
too
I mean?
carried away. Cordell Patterson will probably have like 8 carries today.
I
and
know,
he'll be,
I know,
God
I
damn
know.
it.
We're gonna get Jalen Warren involved here soon too. So.
Yep. 3P1C fail. Flex PPR needs 2. Deontay, McLaughlin, Christian Watson, I guess, Chuba Hubbard, and Tyler Johnson. Oh, no.
The answer to Christian Watson and Romeo Dobbs this week is just no.
Just no.
So,
Don't do
Go
it.
McLaughlin and Johnson.
Yeah, I'm going.
so.
That's what I'm thinking. The first 2 there.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Colts defense or Eagles defense? And then we got a quick kicker question. You're on your own on those.
Eagles had one of the worst pass rushes last week, but they'll probably get Kirky sacked 4 or 5 times because he.
Or do you want the
can't move.
defense that's going against Malik
I'm
Willis?
going Colts. I'm going Colts, man. Yeah, Colts might be
Yeah,
the best
that's
defense player on the week.
Yeah, I'm going Indy.
But Philly's getting a defensive touchdown on Monday night. Like, it'll be a fumble and a pickup and a scoop and score because Kirky's hands, they got to be microscopic. This guy fumbles every 6 times he gets hit.
Alex asks, need 2. Tyler Johnson, Deontay, Mooney, Yoshivas, and Reynolds. Oh, bye.
Yoshi
You go with
and
not Mooney.
Yoshi and
frickin'
Deontay.
Mooney.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yoshi and Deontay. Or are you feeling
know-
Tyler Johnson here,
Yeah,
John?
I know. John
Yeah.
likes Tyler.
I think I'd go Tyler over Yoshi myself. But
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Pang is wondering, Isaiah Likely or Taysom Hill, more safe play?
Taysom and safe are
Yeah, there's nothing safe about that. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, they should not be in the same sentence. Is what I
Yeah,
was gonna say.
you're playing Taysom because you want a touchdown, and
Exactly.
you're
Likely's-
nothing else
yeah,
is safe. Likely, yes.
it's like, give me a safe, steady Taysom Hill call. How about no?
No, there does not exist. John, I liked your call. We were talking about this on matchup points, but I think you said it. I think Likely and Andrews are like the tight end position's so bad. Like they're both top 12 guys. I think.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah, it's back in 2019. Goddard and Ertz were
That's
actually
Goddard and
startable.
Ertz. We've seen it. Hernandez and Gronk back in the day. So Lamar is obviously not throwing that much, but they have nothing at wide receiver too. I mean, Bateman's just in his role as the field stretcher.
Yeah, man, it's depressing.
Ben wants to know half-point PPR, Ridley or McLaurin?
McLaurin all day long.
Okay, you're going
All day long.
Okay,
Will Levis sucks. I mean, he sucks.
does.
I'm already sick of that guy. I never liked him, but he stinks.
I was willing to look past a little bit of it in best ball just because he was so cheap. But
Yeah, it was so cheap, and they're going to throw so much more. But yeah, week 1 does not make me feel any better about that. No,
And the thing I hate about him, here's what I hate about him, because there are, I guess, I noticed last year there's a couple, coverage shells that he does well. He will do well every 4 weeks. That's what I hate
he'll
about him.
pop his head up.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Right. He'll look good every 4.5 games and trick you a little bit. And, people will falsely have faith in him for another year or 2. I'm saying now, just
Just
move
cut it
on
now.
without him. You'll be better off.
All right, couple more here. We gotta get through these here. Suspense wonders Devonta Smith or McLaurin. Devonta Smith all day for me on that one.
Smith, yep.
Lockett or Scary Terry. Scary Terry.
I'd go
Go
Lockett.
Terry there.
I'm gonna go
it's
Lockett.
close.
Christian
Lockett,
Gonzalez
yeah.
on Metcalf.
Afro Blue
Absolutely.
Dogs wonders Pat Fryermuth, Ertz, or Juwan Johnson.
That's not too bottom of the barrel there, Afro.
Yeah, I'd probably go Muth.
I'd go Muth too. They got nothing else besides Pickens.
Flotasm says Walker or Higgins. Walker, isn't he out? Or am I thinking of missing another Walker?
No, you're right.
Oh,
Okay, we'll skip that one. Suspense says needs
Yeah.
1. Charbonnet, Godwin, Kirk, Javante, Mason, Ford, and Aaron Jones.
You're
Jeez.
not taking Mason
What?
out of lineups, man. You're not.
Yeah.
No, you're
he's
not.
must play. Yeah.
Yep,
he's just
we'll
must
go-
play.
he won't run for 100 yards. I don't
No,
think,
but
he'll
could easily
probably score.
He's like minus 175 to score a touchdown today. So,
My
Yeah.
God.
well, yeah, it's up there. I mean,
I
they
know. I
scored
just like that.
touchdowns.
All just clicked to my brain, man. I have so much Mason. God,
Oh yeah.
holy shit.
El
I got
Jefe
nothing.
says needs 1. Pickens, Madison or Tyler Johnson. Pickens for me on that one.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Indira, Fields or Burrow. Fields for me on that one. Any of you guys feeling Burrow over that one?
Yeah, I think so. This Steelers offense is so slow, Tom, man. Like, that game might shoot out. I'm going Burrow.
Okay. We'll go
Burrow.
Yeah, I'm
Graham's
going Burrow. I got Burrow slightly over him.
Okay. Ben says A.J. Brown availability. I'd play Dobbins. We're playing Dobbins. Half point PPR. I can't move A.J. Brown to the flex position. That stinks. Cooper or Jamison Williams.
Oh,
to replace
Cooper.
Yeah, that Jaguars secondary.
Tyson Campbell, man.
Yeah,
Tyson Campbell's out.
He's out. Yeah.
Suspense.
Cooper did drop a touchdown last week. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I
did.
did.
Fingertip on the garbage time, and I think Ford got the touchdown after that.
Yep. Suspense wants 2. Nico, Olave, Rice, or Devonta. Man.
Need 2.
Bryce.
I would go Devontae and Rice.
Is in there.
Yeah, I'm
I
feeling
go
Devontae if we're going to have no A.J. Brown.
I'm with you.
J-Mo or Brandon Cooks in the flex. J-Mo for me on that one.
Ooh, man, I do like Cooks now.
I like Cooks too, man. This is a good spot.
Man, I'm going Cookie. It's ballsy. I'm going Cookie. I want a Cookie.
That means Brandon Cooks is going off here because that's John's boy in J-Mo. So Cooks he's going off.
Okay. Graham, you weren't around back in the day, but I loved Brandon Cooks when he came out of his. Tom, I think you were around for that, right?
I was right. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
He was. He just couldn't stay healthy early. Now he can't.
Right.
He's still,
hasn't been.
It's amazing. It's amazing. He's still in his 20s. I'm like, Jesus Christ! I feel like he's been in the league 12 years already.
Unbelievable. It's incredible.
Early Bird subscriber says, I have Mason. Should I trade Pacheco for CMC? If not accepted, should I trade Mason or Pacheco? Let's go to a start-sit question. El Jefe says,
I wouldn't touch it. I asked Dr. Addix Thursday, would you trade Christian McCaffrey right now? He said, yes, I would.
Yeah. Well, they're asking, he has Mason. Should he trade for McCaffrey for Pacheco? I
would not.
No.
I would keep Pacheco.
No,
Dak or Jaden today? Jaden Daniels.
Jaden.
Okay.
I do love Dak though, man, but Daniels just already has so much rushing upside.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Jaden's locked in. He's locked into getting 12. Not 12, but like double-digit points. With his legs.
Scott asks Jaleel McLaughlin or Tajay Spears. I think we're going with Spears on that one.
I'm feeling Spears coming back here a little bit.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Wait out AJB or pivot to Ray if needed. Oh no,
Ray McLeod.
Yes,
it's basically McLaughlin
because they play Monday night. McLaughlin or Ray, John. I'm going Jaleel.
I'd go McLaughlin just because I guess Javonte Williams is dead. I guess he's freaking dead. It's unbelievable.
Weird. McLaurin or J-Mo? I think we've had that one multiple times. Kirk or McLaurin?
Yep.
Kirk.
Oh, McLaurin.
Oh, you're going
but Kirk's
McLaurin over Kirk?
I mean, Kirk has got a bad schematic matchup, or not the greatest. It's negative against their shells that they run. And then also Greg Newsome is gruesome. Man, he's good.
All right, we're going to end it here. Thomas wants to go public, so stay tuned, and we'll be back to answer questions from everybody. So we're opening it all up. So see you guys shortly. What?
Why are you shaking your head? You're welcome. What is up? We're back here with Final Points at FantasyPoints.com. I'm John Hansen, Tom Brawley, and Graham Barfield right there in the, was it a try box? I don't even know. Our guy, Tommy T.
We're running the triangle, John.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So let the questions come in.
Make sure if you're joining us on YouTube here, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We're making a big push here, so we're join the fun. We're pumping out a lot of content on YouTube these days, so please follow along here. So let's jump back into the questions. Let's see here. Chris was wondering PPR: McLaurin, Najee Harris, Javonte, or Ridley. Najee, I think we're going here, right? PPR. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Najee.
3P1C fail says Pollard or Brian Thomas Jr. Pollard, Brian Thomas Jr. or JSN for one spot in a PPR.
I'd go Pollard there.
Yeah, Pollard, just the guaranteed
Still getting,
touches.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a super chat question already, and that's if you gues want your question immediately lifted to the top of the queue, you can send a super chat question in. So,
bribe us.
Okay, here we go. OG Bobby says, "Good morning, Uncle Guru. This one is for you. Zach Charbonnet or Jerome Ford, 1 point PPR in America."
Oh man, the one thing about Charbonnet is you got to be careful let's not get all that excited when like how many times has the Alexander Madison effect, like, oh, Dalvin Cook's out 3 years ago. So I'm trying to guard against that, but I'm gonna go Charbonnet. Even though I think Ford will get as many touches, he'll be right there probably. I'm going Charbonnet.
Okay, Charbonnet. All right, Thomas, you pop the questions up. I'll read them.
Yeah.
We'll just
by the way, we're getting a ton of questions from Twitter, and thank you guys for hanging out and checking. But please pop over to YouTube, throw your question in there. We're not going to be answering the questions from Twitter. So like I said, we've gotten probably maybe 6, 7, 8. I see in the chat already. Pop over to YouTube, throw them in the chat. Just a little easier for us to track here. I think we were back to Nick, this guy here, right?
Okay, Nick
I like this comment though, real quick. Chainsaw says he's getting Jim Harbaugh vibes from me. Okay. All right, I'll take it. You know what that is?
Yeah.
You know what it is? DGAF. All right, I'm over 50. Don't care anymore. And guess what happens when you feel that way and you still care? You win like national championships. So I like that.
You get great jobs in the NFL then.
Yeah. Who's got it better than us? Nobody. Sorry.
Nick says half point PPR needs Deontay, Zamir, Madison, or McLaughlin. Thanks, guys. Oh, what are you guys thinking on this one? Not Zamir.
You got the whole Raiders backfield there.
I'm going to go. I mean, you know what? I think I'd go Zamir in a half a point. I mean, he did still get like what, 17
Deontay.
Opportunities?
Yeah, they're all terrible opportunities though. I'm going Deontay.
Yeah.
We got a super chat question coming in here, so we'll get to that here. Rims and Tim says, "Sup, Playboys? Still feeling shaky with Jordan Mason, Guru? I saw he was on the Skank Squad."
Oh yeah, that never not makes me laugh being called Playboy. I don't know why that is. I mean, I don't think he's going to run all over the Vikings. I could see it being a game where he gets like 18 carries for like 67 yards.
I'm with you, John.
But he scores and he catches a couple of balls. Like one or two.
I think his prop is like in the 60s. His rushing yards prop.
There you go.
But we said it earlier.
Projection.
He's minus 175 to score a touchdown, so
exactly.
It's hard to pass up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
One more here.
Hey, thanks,
McLaurin
OG.
or likely? OG Bobby sending another chat in here. McLaurin or likely?
Can we will this to happen? Because when you look at McLaurin, we just missed a downfield ball. He's going to be on Deonte Banks or Adoree Jackson. Like, I think we can will this to happen. Terry McLaurin is making a big play today for 50+ yards and likely scoring on that play. So I'm going to try and manifest this.
You got to talk to Cliff about maybe throwing some passes downfield, though. That's the only issue.
That is true.
Well, it's not just that. That was bizarre, Tom. The one ball they had deep, they didn't connect on. Like, why didn't we get him some design stuff too?
Yeah.
Like,
it seemed like that was a design ball that was like right at 7. It was like a first or second down play. It was like
we'll see. I mean, it's week one. It was week one. But Cliff not running those like kind of BS RPO screen slants, kind of options to McLaurin was a little bit of a surprise week one, but it's early.
Absolutely.
All right, Dan says Fields or Geno. I'm playing Fields in that one.
Yeah, I'm going Fields.
Mm-hmm.
Tom, I feel like we are 1 or 2 weeks away from Fields being the guy.
Well, it's this
I think
week. This is a make or break week.
Yeah,
If he does not turn the ball over and plays the same game he played last week, which might be asking a lot for Justin Fields to string together 2 consecutive games with like turnover-free ball, and so we'll see. I'm honestly very pessimistic about this game today. As a Steelers fan, I know a dog shit showing is coming today. It's coming. I think Denver's going to win this game.
Oh no!
Oh my God, that would be a dog shit showing. Then
yes,
my read all week is the Steelers stomp them. So it's funny hearing you saying that, Tom.
Yeah, this just feels like one of those classic Tomlin spots. Back-to-back road games. That's something fair. Tells me they're not showing up today. Rahul says Godwin or Connor in a half-point PPR. Whew, this
Connor.
Is a good one. Yeah, Connor that matchup against that Rams. Yeah. The Rams got run on all last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean Cardinals are. What is it, Tom? Is it still 1.5? You know, it's the fourth time.
Yep,
fourth time Cardinals have been favored since 2022. So I mean, this is the spot for Connor here at home in favor.
Rams allowed the 5th highest adjusted yards before contact last week as well with the first game without Aaron
They got bullied.
Yeah,
starting a couple rookies. Yep.
I do like those 2 edge guys though that they drafted, man.
Yeah,
like
versus a baller.
He's
versus a freaking baller, man. Mm-hmm. Florida State lost all their good players and were 0-3. Like literally all our good defensive players, and DJ is.
They are losing to Memphis. Not a good look.
Wow. I sat down last night to literally watch, probably for the first time in my life, the local team. And I'm rooting for them, the Georgia Bulldogs, because I've always actually been a little bit of a Georgia fan for 30 years. Well, now and they almost lost. I'm like,
you literally saw the worst game that Georgia's played in a long time. It was ugly. Our guy Matt Brown, he tweeted something out that first number 1 ranked team against an unranked opponent to score that few points since 2009. So you got to see a real stinker from them.
That was, but you win those ugly ones though. That's what champions do, right?
Yep, they found a way. Star Destroyer wants to sit one. Dell, Rice, Olave, Pittman, Evans. Thanks in advance. Who we sitting out of that group?
Good
Dell,
Lord. I'm sitting
Rice.
Okay, yeah, I'm sitting. Great freaking problem to have there.
Yeah, it's pretty stacked little group there. OG Bobby.
Who'd you go with, Graham? Who'd you go with, Graham? Dell or
Pittman?
Sitting Pittman.
Yeah.
Sitting Pittman. OJ, OG, Bobby, Jay, coming through once again here. Last question. Nice. Playboys. Last question, Playboys. My bench is too horrific. Can't drop anyone. Do I just ride with Watson and hope for the best, or drop Javonte Williams or Watson for Cooks or Wan'Dale Robinson? Oh, that is a really
Now we talking question. Christian Watson here?
Yeah, I would assume it's Christian Watson. Tough to play him.
I'm going Javonte Williams all day. It's Javonte versus Cooks, really. And John, you're on Brandon Cooks, and you're like Jameson Williams' #1 fanboy this season. So 2 good problems there, but I'm still leaning Jameson, I think.
Yeah, I'm confused.
He's asking, should he play Watson or Javonte or drop one of those guys and go play Brandon Cooks?
No. Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Okay.
So who are we playing? We're playing Javonte Williams and
absolutely
sticking with Watson and Javonte.
Yeah, because apparently Jordan Love is active today. You see that?
What?
I saw somebody say he's not inactive.
Okay, it's like the Russell Wilson thing last week where he was the emergency quarterback.
But no, he is inactive. My bad. So I don't know what the hell that person was talking about. Somebody sent me a message. Never mind. Just a bad info.
Those Russian bots. Stoneman says full PPR flex. Javonte, Josh Palmer, or Wan'Dale Robinson.
Javonte. Yeah,
I
don't want to do Palmer.
Hope for a tutty
Palmer's
from
got a knee
Javonte.
injury. Yeah, he's got a knee injury.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a super chat from Jason Crosby. I don't think it popped up, but Trey popped it in here. It's London versus Neighbors. That's a tight one.
I'm playing Neighbors.
I'm playing Neighbors too. I think it's legitimately.
Oh God, yeah. I'm definitely going Neighbors. Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go Neighbors on that one.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
man.
thanks, Jason. Next question from the crew here. Michael says 1 point PPR, Pollard or Pickens at my flex. I'm going Pollard for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of Pickens.
Yeah, I'm going to go
questions.
Pickens.
Yeah. Pickens was popular.
Yeah. We got to do a Peter Piper picked a Pickens PPR poem.
PPR in America.
Matt asks,
In America.
pick one, PPR, Dortch, Gus Edwards, or Josh Palmer? Dortch.
Dortch.
Yeah,
So,
thinking
yeah,
Dortch.
Dortch.
Joe just popped in. Evan Ingram inactive here today, boys? Is that,
What's that?
Evan Ingram inactive?
Oh, God. Hamstring injury in pregame warmups.
Oh,
just
wait,
happened.
really?
Yep.
Apparently just
It
happened.
just happened.
It
Yeah.
literally
Oh.
just happened, yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, nightmare.
Man, that game is getting worse and worse here. We got the
Jesus.
2 tackles injured for Cleveland. So,
Damn.
hey, if you have Evan Ingram, make sure you get out there and switch him out. We're going to get some more skanky tight end questions. I have a feeling.
I guess Kirk has got to get a few more looks now.
I have
yeah.
the same thought. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you've got Kirk, this is an awesome spot for him. Jeez.
Brandon asks, Jamison Williams or Xavier Worthy? Thinking JMO?
Hey, rap
I
sheet.
do
just,
like
Rap
Worthy.
sheet just said AJ Brown's been downgraded to out, so we've got.
Okay,
we got
there we go.
Eagles.
That's big news there. So yeah,
Yep.
we've gotten some AJ Brown questions today. So he is out. So
Yep.
make sure to.
AJ Brown out, Evan Ingram out. Make sure you're getting those guys out of your lineups here.
All right, Steve has a super.
Philly's got shitty depth at receiver, by the way.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Dotson and nobody else.
Johnny Wilson's got a hamstring injury too. I mean, he would have played a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's Goddard's got to be the upgrade, and well, obviously Devonta Smith. Steve says Brees, Neighbors, Kyron. Oh, this is a either or question here. So Team A, Brees, Neighbors, Kyron, and B, Charbonnet, Lamb, Henry. Half point FanDuel lineup here.
Okay.
I'm kind of liking B a little more, but
I'm liking A a lot more. Brees is like must play for me. I think Kyron's must play. If this is a cash lineup, Steve, definitely A.
okay.
Yeah, I like that.
For tournaments, though, I think you could definitely pivot off of Brees and Kyron. Those guys are going to be extremely highly owned, but for good reason this week.
And then he also has Parkinson versus Schoonamaker and Browns defense versus Jags defense. Parkinson for sure. Browns or Jags D.
I'm playing Jags D without Jedrick Willis and Jack Conklin, man.
Yeah, Sack City here coming.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Derek says Monty or Najee in a half point PPR. Oh, Monty. So much touchdown upside.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, I might go. Yeah, I hear you. I might go Najee there because Monty is lucky to catch
a
ball for 5, whereas Najee, he's gonna get like 2-3 catches a game, don't you think, Tom?
Yeah, Arthur's not going to get the backs too involved in the passing. Fields not going to throw the ball to his backs too.
Yeah,
that's
the other
that's true.
Yeah, that's
if
Fields continues to start here. The receptions for the running
true.
backs are going to dry up here.
Yeah,
so.
you're right. Yeah, he only got 1 for 9. I thought he got 2 last week for some reason. All right, that's fair.
It's got to be designed with Justin Fields at quarterback if he's throwing to the running backs. Let's see here. Next question. Steve says, need a running back and flex. Injuries are crushing me. My choices are Madison, Mooney, or Warren. I think
we'll go Warren.
Going Warren?
Or Madison, but I'd go
Warren. Madison.
Yeah. I'm Tom, I'm feeling though a little bit more I like Najee, but that said, I'm still definitely feeling more from Warren this week.
Yeah,
you think?
Off the injury report definitely helps him.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Another OG Bobby question. Drink in me, Playboys. I botched the question. Okay, we're drinking on OG Bobby.
Man. The $5 fat finger right there, Bobby.
$5 is that like an 8-ounce pour now at this point? I can only drop Watson for Wandale or Cooks, or just ride with Christian Watson. I would ride with Christian Watson.
Yeah, I'd keep Watson. I mean, seems like the Love stuff is going about as well as you could have. When I first saw the injury, I thought ACL, he's done.
Yeah, same here, John.
So
it seems like he's got a chance to play next week. So I think I'm with you. You keep Watson and just keep riding that.
Just hope Love gets back sooner than later. Yeah. Daniels or Dak? Jaden Daniels or Dak? I think we had this one earlier. We went Jaden.
Yeah, we did. We went
Yep.
Daniels.
Okay. Mark says, Kyron
Hey.
owner, drop Corum, Benson, or Algier for Isaac Garendo. No. I'm keeping
Algier.
Corum. Oh, you're
Nice super chat, Mark. Appreciate it, man.
would you you're dropping Algier for Garendo? Is that what you
Yeah, I
said,
mean,
John?
I assume he doesn't have Bijan, right? I mean,
it's all handcuff for handcuffs here.
You can't drop Corum
Right.
if you're a Kyron owner.
No,
'cause
I'm
if
not
Kyron
dropping
gets hurt,
Benson.
we know Blake's going to play. Benson, to me, is the one I'm dropping for Garindo, but like that feels kind of thin.
No.
I don't know if Shanahan's going to trust a rookie running back
don't
who
either.
hasn't practiced at all. Like, it'll probably just be a shit ton of Debo if Mason gets hurt. So,
yeah,
I'm holding tight. I'd
Kaplan
rather
did
have
tell
those
us.
guys.
Kaplan did have good stuff on Garendo though. Like they're into him.
I like to. I mean, he's a good
this
fit.
summer.
You know, speed
Yeah, I
runner
was
in the
just-
zone system, but
he
he
just
has
did not
barely
practice all
practiced.
August. Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Man, how about this Hollywood Brown news, man? What a buzzkill,
Yeah,
by the way.
Hey,
I mean,
if we learned
jeez.
one thing, John, this year, like, do not draft injured players in August. Period.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I have a pretty,
yeah.
I'm pretty conservative with that. Like, I never draft injured dudes, but man, that was a good rule of thumb this year.
Yep. Jeez, that injury turned a lot worse real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you get a little discount though. It's tempting.
Well, there is some risk and reward to it, and that one was definitely all risk there. It did not pay off here. Pablo,
Yeah, I drafted him in the FBI, Tom, too. That's oops.
Oh,
well.
yeah, I have
That's all
Puka
right.
in that league. It's tough. Ayuk or Godwin at flex for a half-point PPR.
I like Ayuk here.
I do. I think that game could shoot out.
I
a
like
little bit.
Ayuk.
Yeah, I like them
Yep.
both.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ayuk.
I'll go.
We'll go Ayuk.
And you guys know me, man. I'm playing Godwin.
You're
wherever
Mr.
I am.
Godwin. We love Godwin on here.
We do.
Austin says DJ Moore or Marvin Harrison in PPR. DJ Moore for me.
Oh, DJ Moore all day long.
He's afraid to miss the breakout week, but
Yeah.
we don't think Stingley's gonna.
You should be more afraid of a goose egg.
I don't think Stingley's guys. Stingley's a good corner. He's not Joey Porter Jr. He
I
is
know he's
not
getting a
Pat
lot of respect
Surtain.
here. Real
That
quick.
is a lot of respect to put on Derek Stingley Jr.'s name, man. Like he's good, but
that's true.
I don't think
Yeah,
he's
for
that great.
Keenan's out and Odunze's limited, like every target's going DJ Moore's way. El Pablo says, "Good morning, fellas. Need 2 out of 3. Spears, Deontay Johnson, or Javonte Williams. Thanks, guys."
Spears. I mean, I'm going Spears.
Spears and Javonte.
Yeah.
Freaking
Yeah.
Deontay.
I mean, Javonte should touch the football 10 times. Deontay may have
Who
10
knows?
balls sell over his head.
Yeah,
yeah, he could get 10 targets, 4
know what?
catchable targets.
That's fair. Play Tajay. Yeah.
Let's see here. Chris says Elliott or McLaurin. McLaurin.
McLaurin.
You're going Elliott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a reference
go-
for the kids. Little ET coming at you.
David Ortiz, Big Poppy. says,
Hey, Big Poppy.
12 team full
Oh.
PPR needs 1. McLaurin, Williamson, or Jackson Smith. Is Jackson Smith and Jigba? I guess that's where he was going with that.
I'm going
J-Mo.
to go McLaurin. I'm going to go McLaurin there.
All right, I'm going
Fun
J-Mo.
fact, I just pulled this up. Derek Stingley was the lowest graded PFF corner last week, and they all graded really poorly. Where's this Derek Stingley love come from? I had to pull that up. I don't get that. Anyway.
Somebody's peddling some Derek Stingley information out there somewhere.
Nice super chat here with
Okay, yeah.
Dion in
the
the
Dion,
prof. Man, that's dope.
PPR, Ridley, Najee, or Tony Pollard? Tony Pollard.
Najee.
Pollard
I
Malu.
got-
Pollard
I'm
Malu.
Yeah, Pollard Malu. Najee. We're going Najee there.
Yeah, go Najee here. Pollard should so grow his hair out, though. But he has to now. Yeah.
All right. Anybody that's watching on YouTube, we got a code right now for a little discount. YouTube 25. So that's YouTube 25 for 25% off any subscription to Fantasy Points here. So get on over there and join us. And we got projections.
Hey.
John's great articles. Graham starts sit. A
Listen.
lot of stuff going on over at
Yeah.
Fantasy Points.
Listen, we've got you covered here, man. Like, I don't know if you guys saw, but Mike Bainbridge and Josh Chevalier, man, they have absolutely crushed college football props.
There you go.
Last 2 weeks, they are 24-1-1. 24
possible?
1-1. They've lost one bet, one on props.
Oh.
These guys are just cooking. So again, if you like our analysis, our college football team is just as good.
Yeah, the college football's a lot softer markets. If you're able to.
So,
Unfortunately, in Pennsylvania, I can't bet that shit. I hate it.
Oh, no, dude. That's brutal. Really, Tom? That's brutal.
Yeah.
You got NFL markets, but not college? Why?
It's
brutal.
because it's college kids. I think that's the legislation. in the state.
They get their
I know, they're
money.
basically professional athletes at this point. I mean, this NIL money, they're getting paid. So
anyway, make sure.
Grandma was turning into Jim Moore over there. It's like, you kidding me?
What? I'm just trying to get Tom some money. You know,
I know. I want to.
Damn.
Pennsylvania, come on, Pennsylvania. Let's go. Get me some college football player props. Big Poppy's back. He's wondering McLaurin, Williamson. Oh, we just answered that question. We got another Mark super chat here. DJ Moore or Jamison Williams in a half-point PPR. I'm going DJ Moore on that one. Are you guys scared off by Derek Stingley?
Oh God! Watch Derek Stingley have like 3 points.
I know he's gonna have a monster game.
I do think he's good. He's
a good player.
Yeah, he's like a top 25 player, but like we're getting like he's like top 5 player now or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll go more on that one. Nick says, "Who do you guys like better?" Oh, here we go. The Hail Mary Ingram plays. Oh, let's get dirty here.
Spots too.
Schoonamaker, Taysom, Fant, and Hunter Henry.
This is one where I'd play Taysom.
Yep, I'm with you, Graham. This is the touchdown Hail Mary here.
Yeah,
and Taysom probably gives you the best.
This is like the classic Taysom question. Like if you've got these 3 other options and you need a touchdown, probably just play Taysom.
Yeah, you're getting next to nothing from these options anyway. Just try for a touchdown.
He got 2 targets last week. One of them was in the end zone. You know, he had a chance to catch it too. So,
yep, yeah. Let's go Taysom on that. Matthew says, "Do I?"
Hey, what's up, Matt?
What's
this
going
is
on,
Matt Bubar from NFL, John.
Okay.
Oh, what's up? What's up there? It's my guy. He misses me. Normally, I spent 4 years in Los Angeles with Matt right at this exact time. So it sucks, man.
Who's your guy at NFL?
Well, he's watching us now, getting our questions in now. There you go.
Yeah.
So he's wondering, should he sit Rashad or Najee for Charbonnet? Same league. I got Baker versus Burrow to decide. So are you sitting Rashad or Najee for Charbonnet? I think Charbonnet's got to play. So
yeah, I'm playing Charbonnet over Rashad. And Baker versus Burrow is Baker to me. Baker in this spot, huge total.
Yep.
Yeah,
Godwin
Evans. He's a Cleveland fan, so I don't know if he has any ill will or upset.
I'm sure he wishes Baker was still his quarterback in Cleveland.
Sorry, Matt.
That is the most ironic thing of all time, man. If they just would have stuck it out.
Yep.
With Stefanski, he would have been pretty freaking good.
Tell you what,
he was
Matt,
pretty good.
Real quick.
Yeah, he was exactly. Yeah.
What a departure from 2 years ago with our guy Matt. Last week with him in LA through the 2022 year. And this time I would be 3,000 miles away with a suit and all that and makeup. And I'm not wearing any makeup. It's a beautiful thing.
You still look great, John. You don't need that makeup.
No man makeup.
We got another.
I do miss it though, dearly. No, just kidding.
Oh yeah. We're slobs here, John.
I wasn't a fan of the man makeup either, John. I
know. I hear you. Every once in a while, though, I catch myself. You know what? I look pretty good. Oh wait, never mind. I'm wearing makeup. Forgot.
We got Adam, a super chat question. Full PPR flex. Who should I start? DeMarcus Robinson, Cortland Sutton, Palmer, Alexander Madison, and Javonte Williams.
Oh wow. Don't like Sutton at all. I mean, Porter will erase his ass.
I mean, I'm kind of feeling DeMarcus Robinson on this one. Man.
I mean,
I'm
Madison
going
is safer. Yeah. Javonte?
I'm going Javonte. I think he's the safest. Just guaranteed touches. But Robinson does have more upside. Crazy stat from last week.
I'm going Madison. I can't believe it. I'm going Madison. Yeah.
Crazy stat from last week. Sutton got 12 targets. 5 were catchable. Not a great start from Bo Nix.
Yeah,
great.
Oh my God!
There was a lot of Hail Mary passes to him down the sideline in that game. Austin says PPR need one to sit out of Etienne, Jerome Ford, and Jordan Mason. Is it ETN already?
I think it is.
I think it is too. Man,
He's
I'm
a
a little-
fine player.
He's got more. I mean, I feel like Bigsby's a bigger threat than anybody
I
that
know.
Jerome Ford's
Who
worried
would
about.
have thought
Absolutely.
after last year? But Bigsby looked really good last week.
He looked good in the preseason, and he
There was
really
a lot
carried it over.
A lot of talk and out of camp, out of there too. So it
Yeah.
wasn't a fluke. I think we have another super chat question here. Do we want to get to that one? I think it might be another OG Bobby. Or not.
I'll take this dead spot to just point out that I'm amazed that Jamison Crowder is still like around and he's inactive. I'm like, I thought some people thought he was deactivated from the NFL like 9 years ago. I mean, it's unbelievable. Anyway.
He's still around, hanging around, doing a little special teams, little deep wide receiver depth piece. Joe asks, Ford versus the Jaguars or Brian Robinson versus the Giants?
Ford. Give me
Oh,
Ford.
yeah, Ford. I trust Ford more.
Ford's role is so good right now.
Yeah, and Tom, we hit that super chat, so I think we're solid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where do you guys want to go next? Matt, with Ingram out and a half-point PPR, Dalton Schultz or Taysom Hill?
Yeah, I figured all these last couple questions are going to be all Ingram. I'm going Taysom. Dalton Schultz has an ankle injury. He might not. He might not play a ton here.
Yeah. Let's go
Yeah,
Taysom.
sure.
We'll go. Got another super chat question. Kendall needs 2.5-point PPR. Jameson Williams, DK Metcalf, Terry McLaurin, George Pickens, and Christian Kirk.
McLaurin.
I think we got to move up Christian Kirk here a little bit with the Ingram news. Is
Yeah,
that
I'm going
crack the
Kirk
lineup
for
now?
sure, and JMO needing 2.
Yeah, that's what I
Kirk
would.
and J-Mo.
That's what I would do.
Kirk and JMO.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, you
let
playing
me see
Pickens or McLaurin? I'm not playing DK over any of these guys.
No.
I'm not playing Metcalf.
I like. It was McLaurin, Kirk, Pickens, and who? And Metcalf.
And Metcalf.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kirk for sure. I've been JMO
And
over
McLaurin.
McLaurin this. Okay, so you've been.
Oh, and
McLaurin
JMO.
over-
Oh, that was the other one. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My bad. Man, I'll go JMO. And I don't know why I'm making this a big deal. McLaurin. JMO and McLaurin. Just want to get it right. Sorry. Moving
There's
on.
a super chat question. We want to get it right here. Finesse says JSN or Demarcus Robinson and a 1/2-point PPR. I'm also starting Cup.
I mean, I trust JSN a little bit more, but you guys may disagree. I mean,
kinda
Demarcus
trust
has been
Demarcus
there.
Robinson more actually.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
He's
done a
been
little
pretty
bit more.
steady since last December.
Yeah.
Do we go with
Yeah.
Mr. Applebee's? By the way, I love JSN, so I'm now just
You're
shitting on myself. But
I'm going
I'm playing
DeMarcus.
JSN. I'll
Okay.
play JSN, but it's
I'm
probably
gonna go
wrong.
JSN.
It's probably wrong.
All right, Jesse Clark wants to know no more
Yeah.
AJ Brown 1/2-point PPR. Oh boy, Dortch versus Naylor.
Oh, Dortch. All day.
Yeah,
What was,
Dortch.
what was Naylor's status in practice this week? Was
He was full.
okay? I think I'll go with Naylor then. If he's
This
because he
feels
didn't
like
look right last week.
This feels like a 14 target Justin Jefferson game, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
very
does.
Well could be. It very well could be.
does. Really does.
Okay. Joe wants to know full point PPR. Jags. Ford. Oh, we're going. Was it? Yeah, we are.
I think we had this one. We went
Yeah.
Ford. Yeah.
Yeah, we went Ford over Brian Robinson.
Mhm.
Mike, flex question here: Pickens or Brandon Cooks?
This might be one for your
Um,
Cook spot here, John.
I'm going Cooks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like that too.
Cooks.
I like that
we-
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go Cooks. on that one.
Cookie.
A little more upside with Cooks this week. Crypto Joy, 1 running back, 1 flex. Stevenson, Aaron Jones, Zay Flowers, Tank Dell, Jamison Williams. This is a full point PPR. I'm going
Stevenson for
Stevenson.
sure, running back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Stevenson.
And then I think
Flowers.
JMO.
mean,
I think I go Aaron
I'm playing
Jones.
Dow. I'm playing Dow. Okay.
I'm playing Aaron Jones.
No, that's the right call. You get a running back that gets 16, 17 guaranteed touches over these.
And he
kind of
looked pretty
receivers.
good last week. He's looked
That's a good
good
call.
Yeah.
whenever he's been healthy here. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
he's
call.
got to
Both-
catch a
both the
couple
backs.
balls. I think
Both
he'll
the
catch
backs.
2-3 balls for sure. Aaron Jones.
All right,
Good
we'll
call.
go with the two backs there.
Yep.
Koala Girl says, boys, Neighbors, Brian Thomas, Pickens, standard league. This is a standard league. Need to start one.
Neighbors.
I'm going Neighbors.
Neighbors
all
yeah.
day.
He could rip off of a
Sleep like a
baby.
baby, girl. Sleep like a baby.
Jawan
Sleep like
Johnson.
a baby koala.
Like a baby koala.
Why do you
Chris
sleep
wants
a
to
lot?
know
Yeah.
Jawan Johnson or Conklin.
Conklin.
Oh,
Yeah, Conklin.
all right, we'll go Conklin.
Yep,
Let's
go
go.
Conklin.
Let's go.
We got a Ingram question. He's out, so he needs one PPR here. Conklin, Freiermuth, Hunter Henry, or Noah Fant.
This is where I'm on. I'm on Freiermuth.
Yeah, that's where
Small
I'm leaning
chance, Surtain shuts down Pickens. He's
He's
their
got to
only
go
other
somewhere
decent
else.
receiver.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Doug
go
wants to know.
Conklin there.
Okay,
I'm gonna go
got
Conklin.
Conklin there. Doug wants to know pick two. Cup. Why is Cup in a question? Cup, Smith, or Rice? I'm going Cup and Rice.
Cup and Rice.
Yep.
I like
Two
Smith
cups,
more than
one
Rice
rice.
this week.
Two cups, one Rice. Joe wants to know Goff or Burrow. I'm playing Goff on that one.
Yeah. Great spot. This is such a good
Yep.
spot.
It's a hammer spot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
all right, well, we got time for a few more questions here. Billy Bob wants to get them in there.
Billy Bob.
We got a big defensive question here. Seahawks against the Patriots. Indianapolis against Malik Willis, and the Chargers against Bryce Young. Man, three great options here.
I'm going
I think
Indy.
it's Indy. Yeah.
I'm going Indy. They got
we're
more.
betting against Malik Wallace. Why do I keep saying
Otherwise,
Wallace?
DeForest Buckner is in for the Colts, by the way. Just
I actually
FYI.
needed to know that. I'm in one IDP league, and he's on my team. I actually
Nice.
have an alert for 12:30. Check the DeForest Buckner status. 'Cause I always forget. I always forget defensive. It's I have one IDP league, so I have to gotta stay on top of it. So, George said, Aiden Daniels or Kyler.
Cute dog, George.
Daniels.
Oh, man.
He's a cootie.
Yeah, cute dog.
Yeah, we're going Jaden Daniels.
Jaden.
Oh, looks like like a Bernedoodle. That's what we
Yeah.
have.
That's
Yeah.
you're Wrigley there.
Yeah, man. Love Wrigley.
Max is wondering Josh Palmer or JSN. JSN for me. in that one.
JSN. Yeah, Palmer is hurt and not a good schematic matchup. And didn't get a lot of targets last week.
Staying away.
Not great.
We got a chat question. He's looking for kicker analysis. So super chat kicker. We'll do the super chat. We don't usually take kicker questions, but looking for some kicker analysis. I mean, if you're looking for analysis on kickers, might not be. We can.
I mean, you don't want me because I literally didn't know that Cam Little was a person. So that's how out on kickers I am. But how about Matt Happy? Let's go with Matt Happy.
Okay,
just because that's a funny nickname. I've been calling him that for a while. Matt Happy.
Cam Little apparently kicks for Jacksonville. No. We'll go with Matt Gay. That will be the
Jaguars. They love drafting guys named Cam, don't they? I mean, they got a lot of Cams over the years.
Yeah, Cam Robinson, Cam Little.
Yeah, that's already a lot.
There we go. That's two. that's a
already
bunch.
a lot.
Yeah, a lot more than the other Cams in the league. Andrew wants to know, bumping my question. Donut Man, Higgins killing me. Full PPR.
No.
Rome,
God.
Dunze, Romeo Dubs, Gabe Davis, or Bateman.
Oh, God.
I think I was talking to Joe about this. I'm like, we finally have an offseason where T. Higgins is fully healthy. Like, hell yeah, let's draft some Higgins. Nope.
Totally.
I'm going Gabe. I'm going Gabe.
Yeah, I think I'd go Gabe too, man. Rome might be a little limited.
Dobbs,
Tough matchup
can't
for Gabe.
play
But
with-
I can't play Dobbs.
And I
Like,
can't play
cannot
Bateman.
Dobbs,
No,
so.
we're going Gabe there. Wiggs wants to know Dynasty PPR start. Start two here. Brian Robinson, Charbonnet, Brian Thomas, or Deontay. I'd start the two backs.
Two backs.
Yep. all day.
Yep.
Reasonable Steelers fan. Diggs or Jacobs. Need some help here. Bad. Half point PPR. Man.
You're a reasonably good speller.
Man.
Jacobs.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work. Half point PPR makes it a little better.
Yeah, they might score like 1 field goal in this game, though.
Yeah, we'll go Jacobs.
Jacobs.
Otten or Conklin in a half-point PPR.
Not
Boy,
Otten.
Otten was rotten.
Yeah,
God.
Otten rotten.
God, he stinks.
He
We'll
was
go.
rotten
We're
last
going
week.
to
Let's go
Conk Daddy
Conklin.
on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Me-
Conk Daddy.
Meredith wants to know Cousins or Carr. She lost love.
Not Cousins. Let's go with
Carr.
not Cousins.
Yeah,
I'd play
AKA Carr.
we'll go Carr. Kills Gruwall. I don't know what the heck that is. Jaden Reed or Javonte Williams in a half-point PPR. Oh, no.
I think I go
Javonte.
Jaden Reed. I think I'm going Jaden Reed, though. I mean, at least he might get
That he
6
would be
carries.
the one receiver I would cross
Right.
my fingers and play.
He'll get the
this
designs. He'll get design stuff. I'm still playing Javonte, man.
week.
How many carries does Jaden Reed get this week? He only got 1 last week. Of course, it was a 33-yard
That's a good
touchdown.
point.
I'm going
He
to say
might-
Jaden Reed, 5 carries. I'm saying 5. He gets 5.
I was thinking 4, so that's
Yeah.
we'll get 4 or 5 carries for Jaden.
Yeah,
Reed.
we'll set the
be
over-under at 3.5 there.
There you go.
Wiggs wants to know, start 2. Ramondre Stevenson, Michael Pittman, Tank Dell, or Deontay Johnson?
happy. Stevenson and Dell here.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Stevenson and Dell.
Yep.
Kevin wants to know, standard, Gus Edwards or Tajay Spears?
Standard, I'm going Gus and just hopes he freaking falls into the end zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Panthers
yeah.
gave up a lot of touchdowns
No
last
Derek
year.
Brown,
Got
too,
beat up
man.
last
Yeah.
week. Yeah, we'll go Gus
I'm
Edwards.
gonna call it right now. If Dobbins has a big game, you're gonna go all the way with Dobbins. He's gonna have a dream season. If Gus scores and Dobbins doesn't do much, it's gonna be a freaking nightmare. So, and I'm kind of leaning that way.
Yeah, I'm
not,
definitely more in the nightmare category, but
Yeah.
I didn't have enough Dobbins here in the summer, so maybe I'm colored. My glasses are colored against him a little bit. Jay says PPR with AJ Brown out. Start McLaurin, Cooks, Williams, Spears, or White. I'm going
Wait,
JMO.
Is that Rashad White? Like,
Zamir has to be Zamir.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm going JMO here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
going
JMO. Yeah.
YouTube user wants to know Javonte Williams, Drake London, Christian Kirk. He needs one. Kirk, I think now.
I think I'm going Kirk.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to see Kirk Cousins actually move and throw a ball and throw it downfield. I'm like, we got to see something here from Cousins.
All right. CCC wants to know half-point PPR needs 2 out of Jalen Warren, Jacoby Myers, Josh Palmer, and Christian Watson. I go Warren and Myers. Jacoby Myers, I think.
Yeah.
Palmer's
gonna
got
have
the knee
to.
injury, man.
Yeah, I don't want anything to do with Palmer this week. Here we go. Palmer or Zamir White.
Go with Zamir.
I guess
Zamir
Zamir White. Yeah. We'll go Zamir.
Joe doesn't even go Raiders. He just goes.
The groin. Shiraz wants to know Gino or Carr or Rodgers to replace Love.
Gino.
Oh, Gino.
Gino.
Yeah.
MM says Zach Moss, lock it for flex. Zach Moss.
Yeah, Moss here.
Moss.
Matthew,
Back in the day,
Chiefs are not going to give up much on the ground, but Moss's role is pretty solid week 1.
Back in the day, Chris Berman would always, kind of mimic Al Davis, who always said Raiders. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the Raiders. But then their starting quarterback was Jay Schrader, and then he did that. I'm like, that's the best. I love
Schrader
that. Absolutely love
for
it.
the Raiders.
Jay Schrader. Yeah.
God, he's so good with those.
Schrader. Matthew wants to know Dulcich or
Rotten.
Rotten? Oh, Rotten. Okay.
Rotten.
Rotten. I was wondering. I'm like, what?
I go Dulcich.
We'll go Dulcich on that one. That's a good one, Matt.
Yeah.
That's a word that we should use more. Like, you know what? Your sonny's rotten. You know what I
Paid
mean?
rotten.
Like that.
That does feel like an old-timey kind of word,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ronald wants to know, good morning. Need to pick up a quarterback. Fields, Daniel Jones, or Herbert?
I go Fields here.
Fields.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for the running.
I'm not trusting Daniel Jones enough.
I got a Fields over 43.5 rushing. I feel pretty good about here.
Okay, I like
Oh
that. I
my
like
God, yeah. There's like 6 factors that point to him running in the game.
that.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Caleb or Derek Carr here? Caleb.
Caleb, yeah.
Ooh.
I know it was awful last week, Ruben, but
Yeah.
I'd got to go back to Caleb here over Carr. We know exactly what Derek Carr is. We know Cowboys get pressure. That could be.
Yep.
All right,
blowout.
here. Couple more
Bust
questions.
out the cape
We'll
for
do-
Captain Checkdown.
Yeah.
Couple questions here. Let's speed through them and we'll wrap up. Andrew has. That's a trade question. Screw that. Chris wants to know Pittman or Kirk. Kirk.
Cook. Oh
Kirk.
man, I like Cook.
No, it's Kirk.
Kirk. Christian
Pittman
Kirk or
versus
Oh,
Pittman.
Kirk. Oh, Kirk. Kirk.
Uh,
Pittman or Kirk. Okay, I'm all right with it.
Okay, we'll go Kirk. Andre wants to know 2 in a PPR: Kirk, Dobbins, or Metcalf. Dobbins and Kirk.
Yeah.
I think we're
Yeah.
off Metcalf
Yeah, I
this
think
week.
so.
Just
Yeah.
fade him. Yeah, just fade his ass.
The roller, Demarcus Robinson or Tank Dell? Nah, Tank Dell.
Dell.
Okay. Jack wants to know AD Mitchell or McMillan as an AJ Brown replacement.
I think you go Mitchell here with no downs. Yeah.
I think we're going Mitchell.
Yeah.
Justin wants to know full PPR: DJ Moore, Skinny Batman, or Malik Neighbors.
Skinny B.
I'm going Batman.
All right,
Yeah.
we're going Batman there with no AJ Brown.
Batman. Let's go with Skinny Batman.
Oh, here's one for you guys: Brissett or Malik Willis.
Oh God, no, Brissett. You got it. Malik might
No.
get benched, man. Like
Yeah.
he could get
Yeah.
benched in this game.
We could see my Penn State boy coming in
Yep.
in the second half if it goes poorly for Malik. Justin said that's the same question.
Yeah.
Ford or Najee from Benny? Ford.
Ford.
Man, that's tight. That's
It
tight.
is. Ford's just gonna get every single
Yeah,
touch
that's
though
the difference,
until he
yeah.
gets
Yeah, that's
tired.
true. That is true. That is true.
Chris, Chuba, or Palmer? Ugh.
Oh Christ.
Chuba, I guess. Just counting on those touches from Chuba.
Yeah, Chuba. We're scared off of Palmer with the injury, man.
All right, and Steve wants to know Pickens or Kirk in a PPR. Thank you,
Kirky.
Steve. We're going
Kirky.
Kirk.
Thanks, Steve.
And then Finesse, Burrow or Stafford? Last question.
Staff.
Yeah, Stafford.
Staff.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up here. Nice, tidy 90 minutes. Thanks to all the people who joined us on YouTube. Remember, YouTube 25 for any subscription to get 25% off. Come join us over at FantasyPoints.com. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. We'll be pumping videos out all week. So, we got one more super chat question. We just answered
Hey.
it. So thank you.
Thanks, Finesse. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we just got you. We answered Stafford.
Stafford. So,
Yep.
All right. Well, we're going to close it up, and thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next week for the 11 a.m. Final Points.
Why are you shaking your head? You're welcome.